Hello, welcome to the Climb to 1800, and I didn't miss a day, you missed a day, I swear. But anyway, besides that, let's get going, let's find a game, and let's play. So we're going to search for an opponent, and it is taking longer and longer to do. And by the way, if you are following the World Chess Candidates Tournament, you should probably skip the next, like, I don't know, 30-40 seconds, but wow, what a series of games today. It was absolutely unbelievable. Gukesh coming in absolutely clutch. Ali Reza still having a bit of a hard tournament, and I am just mind blown at the fact that Gukesh is only 17. I didn't realize that until like today. I knew he was young, but I didn't realize that he was that young, so very impressive stuff. And all right, let's get into this game. Okay, we're against the same-ish variation. I've been studying this, but I only know a few lines so far. And I'm instantly forgetting everything. I think that in this position, you actually sack the pawn. But because I don't... In fact, I'm like 95% sure that c5 is the move. The issue that I'm having is that I don't remember why it's okay to sack this pawn. Like, why is that acceptable? I don't remember why, so instead of that, I'm going to play knight d7, even though I know that that isn't the correct move that's in my prep. But I'm only just starting to learn it, so that's okay. Okay, he obviously wants to trade these bishops. That's a little bit annoying. I'm not sure if I can stop him, though. Actually, I can. I can stop him by playing c5, because then after takes, I mean, here takes, queen takes, I actually take this pawn in the center. So... wait, c5 or e5? My gut is telling me that c5 is correct, but I don't know why. My gut is telling me that. No. c5 is better because I think that in this position he has such a good clamp on the king side. I'm not really gonna get anything going there, so I might as well push on the side where I have chances. Yeah, so I think that that's the reasoning why c5 is better in a lot of same-ish positions. But again, I really don't know the same-ish. Okay, he closes the center. Makes sense. I can probably get an e6 at some point later. But for now, I see nothing wrong with preparing for b5. But is that really best? I'm not sure. He's probably... Yeah, actually, that was a pretty good move. I'll admit it. You know, maybe I play a6 to prepare rook b8 and b5. No, I have a lot of time. No need to spend it super fast. So here, right? Then takes, queen takes, rook here. He can just play that. But honestly, in that position, I might even want to sack a pawn. Maybe not. I'm not totally sure yet. Obviously, if I can get a knight there, that's my dream scenario. But I don't think that that's very reasonable to expect to happen right now. And I'm afraid of actually him just pushing f4 if I play knight to e5. Yeah, this is definitely a dangerous system that I should be more prepared for. I think that for now I'll settle on a5. But I'm kind of annoyed that he closed the center, to be honest. I would have much preferred it if he hadn't done that. But, you know, I can't choose what my opponent's going to do. Personally, I think it just makes it a less fun game, but what can you do, right? And I might have some ideas of putting one knight on b6, then rewriting my other knight to e5 and attacking this pawn if he ever tries to stop me with a move like this. Yeah, okay, so he does play there. On second thought, I guess that I won't really take, because why would I make it easy for him? And here, his queen's there. I don't see any reason why I'd be happier in that position versus just letting him take here. Let's just prep the move I was talking about with rook b8. If he wants to take, he can. And obviously, okay, he does, and I obviously recapture. Now I'm assuming he's going to play a5, but that will create some very serious weaknesses in his position on b4 and b3, which hopefully I'll be able to exploit. Huh. Interesting. He instantly tries to start an attack. But what's the point of this attack if he literally just made it so that I can move in my rook and evacuate my king if I have to? I like knight h5, but that kind of walks into this, so maybe not. Here also walks into this, but I also have to ask if I'm actually afraid of any of those moves. I don't think I'm actually that afraid of any of those moves. For example, here, h4, I'm really not in any particular trouble, I think. Takes. Here, takes. Obviously, I lose that trade, but I'm worried about just giving him free tempo. I think that knight here is reasonable right now for the sole reason that if he pushes here, I actually have this, and he can't really get rid of my knight, which is kind of funny. So let's not waste time. Let's just play this move. It also prepares bishop to d7, strengthening the b5 push. I can tell, though, my opponent's pretty good, but we're not going to let that get in our heads. We're going to definitely still fight. But yeah, I started studying the Samish only a few days ago. It's in my King's Indian course that I have, but I'd kind of been ignoring it a little bit, to be honest, so I'm not very knowledgeable in these positions just yet. Okay. Let me try to see if I can understand the reasoning behind that move. Why would he have played that? I guess that he played that so that if he pushes here he can take twice. I'm not sure if that's actually that great for him. Okay, I mean, I see no reason not to... Okay, actually, this could be a bit dangerous, walking into a scenario where my knight might be trapped. Yeah, I would like to win this pawn, but that's not going to happen, obviously. I could also play queen here. That seems actually really good. Queen here, threatening here, and then taking. Ooh, yeah, because right now my queen isn't playing any active role in the game. My only fear is that if I put it over here, it might be removed from the king side a bit too much. Oh, I see what he wants now. He wants to push this pawn and then push this with the protection of this bishop. But what he doesn't see, I believe, is that after here, I'm actually blocking his bishop's vision. So I think I can safely play queen a5. Yeah. I think this is a good move. And this is also prepping b5. I need to start at some counterplay, so I think that attacking on the side of the board where all of his pieces are kind of not is a good place to start. Because I can't play defensive forever or I'm going to lose. And this is why I love the King's Indian so much, because you get so many weird, like, quirky positions. I'm not sure if this is, I guess this isn't super weird yet, but you get the drift. Like, you just get fun positions to play. And this is, I believe, personally, to be one of them. That is certainly what I believe. And by the way, if he plays this, or sorry, not that, that would be a crazy move. If he plays a4, though, I definitely, like in a heartbeat, play queen b4, attacking this pawn, putting pressure on b2. And, by the way, the reason I saw that is because in the line that I know in the Samish that we deviated from a while ago, because I was too wimpy to play c5 in the beginning, you also eventually move the queen to b4, so. Huh. So he's really just throwing the wall at me, it would appear. Or the kitchen sink, I guess, would be the right term. You know, I could just take with my bishop, honestly. But taking here and allowing him to open up the diagonal, or the thing for his rook, seems like it could be very dangerous. And it probably is very dangerous. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I want to allow his knight into here. You know, my bishop is kind of weak. I don't see it having much of a future with all of his pawns on light squares. And his bishop is trapped in. And his knight here has a massive future on both g5 and f4, so I think I'm going to take. This might be a mistake. I'm interested to see if this is a mistake after the game, but I think it's reasonable for me to take there, given everything that I just said. I'm curious how he's going to recapture. I could see the case for recapturing either way. I think that I would personally be more scared of him taking with the pawn, which he doesn't do. Okay. Okay. And now I can push here safely, right? Here takes. Oh, no, I wouldn't be. That would be sacking the exchange. Okay, but now I can play this, I think. Then if he solidifies, then I can... This is getting a bit weird. I mean, it already was a bit weird, but it's getting a bit weirder. Let's see. Here, takes, right? Then takes. Could be an interesting sack of the exchange, but I don't think it's very logical. If I play here, I think that that's probably the best move. The only problem is that he can really solidify. But then I start pushing with a5. And I'm not really seeing where his attack is yet, to be honest. Because if he gives me a few more moves, I'm going to be the one attacking him. Wait, after here, does he just have a3? No, because I play this, and after captures, I capture his queen. But after here, a3 captures, does he have this move? No, because I have this. Ooh, okay, and if he plays a3, I'll calculate it more because I'll have also the option of just retreating, but that could be an interesting idea. That could be very interesting. And you know how much I love interesting. Yeah. For some reason, I also feel like my accuracy is usually much higher in King's Indian games, but so is my opponent's, just because... I suppose that the idea of attacking your opponent is pretty much synonymous with the King's Indian, like the name, the King's Indian. No, I don't mean like, I mean like, okay, I don't mean the actual name, the King's Indian. I mean literally the opening of the King's Indian, like that's what it's known for, is what I mean. So I'm not trying to be misunderstood. I mean literally the name of the opening, which relates... Okay, never mind. I'm not making my case any better here, but that's not the point. Please don't cancel me. I didn't mean it. But anyway, let's see what he does. He has 13 minutes. We have 9, which isn't actually a horrible discrepancy, and he does play the move. I believe that I'm winning a pawn. I believe I'm winning a pawn. If I was wimpy... No, I can't play this, because then he probably plays back... No, he doesn't because of this. I think I can take here, then if takes... No, then if queen here, then I can take here too. Then if the queen moves again, am I screwed? No, because I play here, and rook here. Wait a minute, I don't want to lose the game because of this one move. Takes... Okay. I'm feeling like it might be a poisoned pawn. Here... How can I evacuate both pieces successfully is the big question. I might not be able to. It might be safer to play this. Actually, after queen to b3, I don't think he can defend this pawn at all. If I take right now, I feel like that's just getting so much more complicated than it has to be. And actually, yeah. I don't know why, by the way, here, takes. I'm actually losing a knight in the end of that line, so I don't know what I was really talking about, to be honest. Yeah, I'm very confident that this is actually the correct move. His knight does no weird jumps. Yeah, that's definitely the move. And now he actually can't defend his pawn. Because his queen has no squares to protect it, and his knight also has none. And after I take with the knight, it's practically forced to recapture with the bishop, otherwise I'm going to be winning the pawn on b2 as well, I think. And having threats all over the place. Uh-oh, I just dropped my magnets. I have these little circular magnets that I like to fiddle around with, and would appear that I just dropped them and they latched onto something, but I can't find them right now, so I'll have to find them later. I'm in the chess mindset. Sorry, my friend just texted me. Let me... Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to a party tonight. It looks like it was just moved up to be earlier, so... Suppose it'll have to run directly after this game. Okay, wait. Give me 1 second to reply. I probably won't be there for like an hour. Okay, so it looks like I'm sacrificing my social life, but sometimes that's a sacrifice that you need to make. And by the way, the difference after taking here, and then queenie here, is that I actually have knight back to e5 because I'm attacking the queen. In the other position, I didn't because my own queen was hanging, and then I would have lost a knight. But so this variation actually looks pretty good for me. Yeah, I mean, you can only get away with throwing pawns at your opponent for too long before they have some counterplay. Whoa. Okay, so he just lunges even more at me. Okay. I don't think that he has an attack, though. What? I mean, I'm sure he does, but after this, then I don't react, then I can see myself playing this so that if he has this, I have this. Maybe h6 first is wise. No, it isn't. It is not wise because he wants to play this and have eyes on my queen. If I play this, he almost certainly plays h5. No, he doesn't, because his queen would be hanging. Yeah, I think that I can safely capture, actually. I don't believe him that he has an attack. I'm just gonna call his bluff straight up. Yeah, I'm just calling his bluff. Your move, sir. Okay, he takes almost immediately. Obviously, this is the move. And now that we've traded and I'm a pawn up, I'm threatening to push b5. Okay, I mean, that was a move I expected him to make, obviously, but... I'm not sure I'm actually too afraid. Obviously, I can't push this, because... then I lose... Wait a minute. No, I don't have the sack, unfortunately. And I really can't take... but what I can do is place a rook here. And then if he pushes this pawn, he's never getting in. But then again, then my rook would be trapped, pretty much. Yeah, I'm slightly afraid of him just pushing this pawn. Because after rook h8, he pushes this pawn, my king goes here, and my rook is basically out of the game. But here takes... You know, here, I think that I have to go knight here so that I can reroute it. So let's do that for now. Let's reroute the knight. I don't think that he has any captures that are directly dangerous to me just yet. Wait a minute. Capture, capture. He has queen here. Ooh. That could be bad. What if I retreat the knight so that he doesn't have that? Or here, capture, capture. Here, push. I actually just move out, and I think I'm actually totally chilling. Okay. Yeah, I can't let him have queen h6 after captures. Okay, I'm very glad that I saw that, because I think that would have straight up lost me the game instantly. So, yeah, instead of that, I'm going to play rook h8. Yeah, and I think that I almost just blundered the game away. I'm expecting him to push, because it looks like the clear move, but I'm not sure that's a good move. Yeah. I feel like I'm defending pretty decently. Maybe not. I mean, his king is in the center of the board. And he can't castle long right now because that would be walking straight into this pin. That would be disastrous. But then again, it is pretty close to an endgame, so he's probably okay with that. I mean, the king being the center of the board thing. But yeah, next move I'm probably pushing b5 if he does nothing. But I mean, obviously he won't do nothing. I do think that e5 would be a mistake. Because then I just reroute, I attack it. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so obviously what he wants to do is to bring this rook in. But do I have tactics now? First of all, I can force a queen trade. And that is actually the move I'll probably end up making. Yeah, forcing the queen trade looks really good. Here takes, the knight has to reroute, probably there, and then I push again, then I'm bringing my own rook in. Okay, yeah, that has to be the move. There is no other move that makes any sense. This completely neutralizes his attack. Without the queen, I don't see what attack he really has. I might be giving up my pawn advantage in the near future, but I feel like it's worth it because I don't want to get run off the board. Let's see if my friend responded to me about the party. No, he did not. Okay. Ooh, yeah, this is turning into an interesting one. It might be a nail biter. He also might not accept the queen trade on the terms that I would like it. Okay, yeah, he does it in his own way. Which I suppose makes sense. But I am, at the end of the day, still off a pawn. I could play knight here, because I actually think that if I can put this here, and then push this... Actually, no. Why wouldn't I just play b5? Yeah. Just play b5, and then I'm up a pawn with perfect pawn structure. Yeah, play b5. Yeah, perfect. And I should be winning now, but I have half his time. I'm always down time. It's really annoying how I play so slowly, but I should be better right now. Obviously. My next maneuver is probably going to be rerouting my knight to a better position. I don't understand. I mean, obviously I understand what he wants there, but I'm not sure if that's the right idea, because if he takes and he trades the rooks, I'm the one who's happy after all that, not him. What I would be afraid of is him pushing this and then trapping. No, because even then I can break out. No. I'm fine. And actually, now if he pushes here, I might even be able to move up. That might look a little bit insane, but maybe it's reasonable. Who knows? And yeah, I'm just trying to keep my clock situation not horrible. And after I put my knight on e5, I am threatening to fork him and win over here. But yeah, 4.5 minutes versus 9.5. Okay, yeah, he stops my knight rerouting. That's perfectly reasonable. Now I can just push here. Okay, no. First we push this pawn, and I'm playing quickly so that I avoid losing on time. He's gonna try to barrel down, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work out for him too well. If he takes this pawn, he might be cooked. But yeah, that move was necessary by him, by the way. Like, if he didn't play that, he would have just lost. Oh, I might also have this sneaky move, this. Because then if takes, I have this check. If king comes in here, I have this check. And then I'm winning a knight. Okay, I might try the sneaky move. I might try the sneaky move depending on what he does. Because either way, it is good to get my knight up here. Because right now it's a bit out of the game. So, by the way, the line I'm thinking of is knight b6, knight takes b5, knight b5, sorry, knight c4, check, king comes in, taking on here, check, king comes in, and I take the knight and I'm up a knight. But that would rely on him falling for the tactic. And if he doesn't fall for the tactic, I'm actually still threatening this. And then if knight b5, b6 and he just plays this, then I can just push the pawn. And I should be perfectly happy there too. Yeah. What he's going to do in the next moves is just try to cook me on the king side. But hopefully I don't let that happen. I'm almost certain that he's going to play h6 check right now, by the way. Almost certain. In fact, it might have been wise for me to play h6 myself. Maybe. I'm not totally sure about that. Yeah, he does play it. If I move up here, I might get checkmated, actually, which is a little bit funny. Here, check. Mate. Yeah, that would actually be checkmate, just straight up. So I definitely can't do that. I mean, he wants me to do that, but I'm not going to. Yeah, here would just be checkmate, which would be a pretty funny way to, but I'm not going to fall for it. Me a few months ago might have fallen for it, but not me now. And now he really has no way of breaking through. But pretty soon I might not either, so I have to consider that as well. My knight, my rook on h8 is a little bit trapped, but I'll be able to move the king pretty soon anyway. Okay, yeah, that's a move I was expecting. A little. Wait a minute. Is that good? He here takes. He did just sack a pawn. Which side do I take with? Here, I guess it doesn't matter because he's going to. I don't think it matters which side I take with because he's pretty much forced to recapture with the pawn anyway. Okay. Now he just wants to win it back, but I don't know if I have to let him. For example, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna play it because I don't have much time. And now I just play knight d4, knight d5, and he isn't winning it back. And, I mean, it looks like he has some pretty interesting ways to lose. So yeah, he is panicking a little bit. That was a panic move. He was like, he realized that he needs to get something, and he doesn't have it right now. That was a bit of a panic move, in my opinion. And the time difference is slowly lessening for sure. Okay, let's just play this. Oh, but he's going to play this now. But I couldn't stop it either way, really. Yeah, I could not stop it. Actually, after this move, I might consider rook a8, threatening to push this. Okay, so he's attacking this pawn. That's the big idea. Okay, yeah, rook a8 is for sure the move. For sure. Right? Do I have anything better? I don't think so. No. Rook a8. Now I'm threatening to pin his knight and win it, actually. I mean, he can go here, but then I'm going to give him this check, and then I'll win it. Maybe I'll not win the knight, but I'll definitely win a pawn. So this is his only move, I think. And it's also the only move that makes any sense, in my opinion. But after this, I might actually have rook a2. Then that threatens to push this. Yeah, I'm threatening a lot of things. Or maybe even this check. Ooh, that looks like a bad move. That looks like a very bad move. Yeah, that's a bad move. I don't want to play instantly, but I think that this is the move. Oh no, after here, he can just go here and he's protecting his... No, he can't. What am I talking about? That's pinned. And now his king has to come here, but now I'm just tying up his pieces in every which way. And I'm actually threatening to go here myself. What is that move? That was so bad. What? Check here. Okay, that was terrible. That was just absolutely awful. No, because after here, he can take my own knight. Okay, I see. I get it. I get it. Here takes here, and he takes here. So I actually have to take here first, I think. I get it. I almost missed that. He plays the only move. Okay, now I think I just bring my king up, right? Because, I don't know, if I go here, he actually has this check, but I don't think that's much of a threat, right? Oh, I can push this pawn. I don't really see why I would do that, though. If I give this check, then I'm threatening this fork. Here, he takes here, I have this. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah. I almost missed that. I've been missing a lot of knight forks recently.
Are you blogging?
I am blogging. It's not vlogging, though. That's my dad in the background. Okay, now I have this. And now I should definitely be fully winning. But I've blundered much more winning positions than this. So it's never over till it's over. It really is. And now I feel like I've been playing pretty fast, but I'm still only with half his time. Okay, yeah, he finds a good move. I didn't see that. He's threatening here and winning my rook. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, I did not see that at all. That's so annoying. No, I thought I had a win. Okay. That's very rough that I'm not fully winning. Here, check. Moves, takes. No, I can't do that, unfortunately. Dang. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to bring out my king. I'm very okay. That was a good move. I'll admit it. That was a good move. I'll admit it. Yeah, good find by him. Good find. And my rook is now free, but he's probably just gonna give me a check. His pawn is hanging though too. So he does have to be careful of that. I should just be winning in this endgame. He can give me this check too. Yeah, he has quite a few checks, but I'm not sure if they mean much. They might though, who knows. Yeah, okay, he gives me that check. I think I want to go here. And then, yeah, that's the only reasonable square to go to, except the fact that I'm like pretty trapped after that. I could see reasoning for going here as well. Let's think about this really quickly. Here, I'm basically admitting that I am trapped. Here, he can play this. Yeah, no, I can't let that happen, because here, then I have to go up, and he plays rook to e7. Then after rook e7, I'm not sure if I'm winning at all. So let's play king here, and if he lets me, I'm just going to trade the rooks. Oh, we might play here with the idea of... No, we can't, because that would blunder the knight. So forget I said that. Yeah, I did think I was fully winning for a second, but he found all the right moves. Impressive. Impressive indeed. And I'm feeling like I'm losing the thread just a little bit. Ooh. That's dangerous. If I take here, he gives me this check. Then he wins my rook, actually. He finds yet another good move. Okay, I am gonna have to play here, just by necessity. And he might have that, but I don't know if he actually does. I'm gonna have to win a longer endgame than I would have liked. And I'm actually threatening a rook a8 of my own. I'm not falling for any blunders, but he's finding great defensive resources. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. If I can get my knight back into the game, I might have a slightly easier time with this, but I don't know. He has a knight sack, by the way. Because I can't... Okay, yeah, he plays that instead. Oops. I can't play here because he'll sack the knight. And then he'll win. So I probably have to play here. Which I'm going to do. Okay, he plays back. Okay, he wants to draw? I guess he wants to draw. No, he wants to go there? No. Well, let's play here. Okay. Guys, you might hate me for this, but I'm late to a party. So I might accept a draw just because of that. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But... Oh, I almost blundered. But... I can't miss this. Okay, I know I'm winning probably, but I could see myself losing here. And it's a draw by repetition. And I don't think that I'm actually winning by much. Yeah, it's only plus 0.3. I'm sure I blundered a win there. So let's do a quick game review, and then I got a dash. Then I got to dash for sure. Okay, 83 versus 82. Yeah, I was completely winning, then I threw it away, unfortunately. So let's do a game review. I'm so annoyed. I've been throwing away winning positions so much. Yeah, okay, yeah. C5 is probably the main move. Okay, it's not the main move, but it's one of the main moves. That's what I play in the future, but this is also fine. Bishop E is not wrong. I probably should have just taken, then takes, and then... Okay, then 95, but I didn't do that. What I did was perfectly okay, though. In my opinion. Wait, I should have broken immediately, but then he just wins. Queen A5, A4. Okay, I guess I had to be a bit more comfortable with losing that pawn for some counterplay, but I wasn't. So, but my move was perfectly fine. Yeah, taking there was best, as I'm glad that I analyzed that correctly. Then this is fine. Yeah, Queen B3. Let's see if this would have worked. I think that this would have been a blunder. Yeah, because after this, he just wins a knight. So I don't know what I was seeing there. I'm very glad that I didn't blunder that. All this, though. All this. Should have went king a8. Wow, but instead of that, I did all this. Then I'm just slightly better, but not much better. Oh, I should have pushed to g5. Why? Then if you'd given me this check, I guess I can play king g6. Okay, that's what I missed. But anyway, all this happened. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have played... By the way, I mentioned I should have played h6 myself, but I didn't, unfortunately. Then he makes a massive mistake. And I find all the right moves, and I'm just fully winning. Just fully. Yeah, and this is where my advantage is the greatest. I mess up a little bit, though. I should have brought my king over? What? Okay, so I should have just been content with the fact that I'm absolutely positionally winning versus trying to win a knight. Then he takes... Yeah, this was a big mistake because it just gave up this pawn. Okay, there's an error classifying the move. I don't know what it means by that. Then I blunder because he finds the perfect move. I should have... Okay, I should have just done anything else probably, right? If I go to analysis... Yeah, anything else is fine. Anything else is absolutely winning except for the move that I made because he had this move, which I fully missed. Then he misses, and I miss again. What? But if I go up here, I thought that he has this check, and then I go up here, and then he has... This, I mean, I mentioned all this in the game. Here it wants me to do, but then I... What? But then it just takes with check? G4? And, okay, there's no chance that I would have found this and thought that this was good for me. I can kind of understand why it is now, but this looks terrifying. Okay, so I'm not too mad at myself for not finding that. Then... Yeah, then this is just a... Oh, actually, white's a little bit better there. Wow, white was literally better. Because of this? Oh my gosh, and he's threatening this. So I can only play rook e8, and then I guess he just trades. And then... Wow. Oh my gosh, and then I can't, and then if I play, oh my gosh, wow. Wow. Then my only fine move is king d7, but then he still comes in with this check. And then I have to go c8 not to lose my rook. And then he just, takes on e8? No. Oh, he gives this check, and then up here, and then... Okay, so this was complicated, but... In short, I'm actually kind of glad that I got the draw now. So thank you for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. I gotta run.